Guys, welcome to my current household. Yes, this is my current household. And, so welcome to my current household. This is for the month of, I believe, April/May. I haven't been in this household for a while. I think it's been at least 2 weeks since I've played this household, but it's a pretty cool household, and it's got a very dramatic story along with it. So yeah. So a lot of things happened. Oh, like a lot of certain items have been gone, like the bed here and what is it? So anyway, this is actually the Duff-Leslie household is what it is, right? Yeah. This is the Duff-Leslie household, and yeah. I didn't create the two Sims. I actually did not create the two Sims that are here. Indigo Duff, which is the woman that's right here. I actually found her on the gallery, and I decided, hey, I'll play with her, see what happens, see what happens with her story. I developed a story for her, all of that. She's been married once. Yeah, been married once. This is currently her boyfriend at her boyfriend and the father of her current baby right now. She actually has a baby, and yeah, she does have 2 other children as well, but they do not live with her. So, which makes it a dramatic story because the other 2 kids live with their father. So anyway, this is Indigo Duff. She is a young adult. She is self-assured, cheerful, and creative. And so, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these gravestones that right now. But anyway, this is Indigo Duff. She's actually a young adult. She has 12 days until she is an adult. She's self-assured, cheerful, and creative, as I said. Her aspiration is the best-selling author, which I did not change. And she's actually a 2-page journalist. She's actually in the journalist branch of the writer career. So she's level 6, which is fabulous. And, yeah. So,
Greba.
yeah, it's all her. Okay, and this is her boyfriend, her new boyfriend, Derick Leslie. He is also, he is a young adult. He is younger than her, actually. Not by much, but, like, he's still got quite a bit of young years left. So he loves the outdoors, he's materialistic, and he's cheerful. And he also has the computer whiz aspiration, which that came with him as well. Let's see here. I think, yeah, they're boyfriend and girlfriend, as I said. They're also best friends and lovebirds. And then this is their son, Finley Duff, and he is just a little baby. I think he's soon going to be a toddler soon, so yeah, so I wanted you to see the progression of the family. But in the family tree here, if you go to Indigo genealogy, which is who I have right here, we have London Duff, we have Duke, and Finley. London is the oldest, and Oh, he had another. Oh, she had another. She had a. So Harvey. Oops. So Harvey Meshram, which is her is Indigo's ex-husband. Um, the big story. The big story is they had. Well, Harvey was originally a vampire in my game. He was an in-game, well, not an in-game vampire. He was a randomly generated vampire in my game, and his name wasn't Harvey before, but I changed his name to Harvey. His last name was Meshram. So she was initially, her actual maiden name is Duff. So she actually she didn't keep her maiden name. She did change her last name to Meshram at one point, but then after all this cheating and, well, you'll get to know a little bit better. But Harvey and Indigo, they had a set of twin boys, London and Duke. Actually, his first name was actually Duff. Duff. These were actually Meshrams. They were originally Meshrams when they were born, but then they changed. Indigo changed them to her maiden name, which was Duff. And even though she doesn't have sole custody of them, so but she doesn't have sole custody of them currently. They actually live with their father, and evidently their father, let's see, hold on, just go to London real quick. Obviously, Joe, which is Harvey's new wife, also has, so Joe, she actually has a son named Leland. Leland actually has a half-sister named Bo, which is very interesting. Also has a half-brother by the name of Kato Fry Kimura, and I believe Matilda. Yeah, because Matilda Fry Kimura is also Clarissa's daughter, son, all that. Okay, so which are also, I believe, Leland is actually a twin. Is Leland a twin, or no? She's not. Okay, I was just wondering that. But anyway, so as you can tell from this section of the so far, the family tree is London and Duke are Harvey's children, and Finley is actually Derick Leslie's child. And they're actually living together. Well, actually, Derick and Indigo were initially a fling. She was married to Harvey at the time, and she was a cheater. Pretty much, she was the one that was cheating. He didn't cheat at all. He gave up his vampirism for her, and yeah, he pretty much learned every bit of vampire lore. I believe it was, yeah, vampire lore, and found the cure to cure his vampirism, and he gave up his vampirism for her. But this was shortly after she gave birth to his kids. They weren't sure if the kids were gonna be vampires or not. They weren't completely sure, because obviously the kids would be a carrier to the vampire, you know, the vampirism, if if they had a vampire partner, and yeah, so who knows what'll happen there. Derick, I don't know how long she's gonna be with Derick. They actually, you know, they were a fling. They were originally a fling, and and yeah, so who knows how long they're gonna be. They've been keeping themselves to themselves with their girlfriend for a while. Indigo obviously has not seen her oldest boys for some time, ever since they were 2 years old. Pretty much, Harvey pretty much took the kids and said, I want a divorce. Took the kids and ran, pretty much. And randomly just remarried another woman that had, you know, that had a son as well, and ended up getting married and, you know, living together with their boys. So, which made it more better for Indigo, because she wasn't sure about family life, and, you know, she wasn't sure how things were gonna work, you know. And with the case of her and Derick's relationship, she's not sure what's going to happen either. You know, because it's a good possibility something might happen, where, you know, something will probably happen, not desperately happen, but happen. And, because Harvey is a part of the criminal career, something can drastically happen. He's actually a part of the mafia, where Harvey could kill him. You know, he was a serial killer at one point in time. So there is a possibility, since Harvey does not like Derick whatsoever, and I believe he doesn't like Indigo that well either. No, they're still good friends, but, you know, it's very complicated towards them, so, it is they do have a very complicated relationship, but they still have their friendliness, so she can still, you know, have visitation over the kids. It just hasn't happened yet. She has provided, child support for the children. So he has offered, I think she's offered like 20,000 simoleons, at one point, to provide for the children. So, Angelita, Tyler, Diana and Jenny, Alien Pollinator, and Bruce. Okay. Ira, I understand your concern here, but release spirit. Yes, I want to release Myra's spirit and Ira's spirit as well. Yeah, the reason why we have these two gravestones here, Myra and Ira, is because Myra, I believe, was killed by Harvey at one point. She was a vampire. I think he killed her while being a vampire. No. She was cured of her vampirism and was killed shortly after. She was killed. So Ira, you should be off the property. Like, if you leave. Has a baby due date. What? Are you pregnant, woman? I don't know. It's like, is that a freaking ghost?
Oh, disapproval.
No, it's okay. But anyway, I don't know. There's a lot of stuff going on at the moment, and so yeah. So Indigo is a two-page journalist. I think I've already said that already. And Derick is actually quality assurance. He's actually a part of the tech career. He makes quite a bit of money. She actually now makes quite a bit of money too. She makes books on the side. I think she's had 2 or 3 books published. I believe. I don't remember. But yeah, I believe. And yeah, so we got a lot of stuff going on. The baby is crying. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like and favorite if you enjoy, and also subscribe. It means a lot. And I will do, we'll do periodic videos on this family. Hopefully, I want to do the achievement. There is an achievement in this game where I believe if you have up to 24 generations, players, relationships, is it relationships or woohoo, 50 non-player sims. Well, I've only done 3. Serial, perform marriages in 20 different unique households. I haven't done that yet. So yeah, super best friends. I can't remember what it is. I believe it was this one right here. Play a household for 26 generations or more. I think that's the one I was wanting to do. So I want to try and do that and see how far I go with it, you know? So yeah, so hopefully I can achieve that goal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, like and favorite if you enjoy. Also subscribe, and not. Bye.